Anthropic just leaked their next flagship AI model, not on purpose. It just happened. And what came out of that leak changes everything about how we use Claude. This is not a drill. This is not hype. This is real, verified information from multiple sources. Something big is about to drop. And if you're not paying attention right now, you're going to miss it. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly what's coming, what it means for you, and how to be ready when it lands. Back on March 31st, 2026, Anthropic made a mistake. A small, quiet mistake with massive consequences. They accidentally left source maps inside Claude Code's NPM package, which exposed over 500,000 lines of internal TypeScript code to anyone who knew where to look. Developers found it fast. And buried inside that code, references to models that don't exist yet. Claude Opus 4.7, Claude Sonnet 4.8, and something called Capybara, a brand new model tier that sits above Opus. Something Anthropic has never publicly mentioned before. Important caveat: Anthropic's own engineers have noted that internal codenames and feature flags often represent experiments that never make it to public release. Treat these as signals of what Anthropic is working toward, not a confirmed launch list. But when you combine the code leak with a sourced report from the information, the picture starts getting very clear. Anthropic is preparing to release Claude Opus 4.7, their next flagship model. And it could drop as soon as this week. This is a legitimate, well-sourced report from one of the most respected tech publications out there. Within hours, the AI community exploded. Developers were losing their minds. And here's the part that really got people's attention. Figma fell around 6%. Wix dropped nearly 5%. Adobe and GoDaddy both slid 2 to 4%, all because of one report about a product that hasn't even launched yet. That's how serious this is. All right, so what can we actually expect from Opus 4.7? First, it's being described as an incremental upgrade from 4.6, not a complete overhaul. Meaningful improvements, not a ground-up rebuild. Second, and this is the part that shook the market, Anthropic is reportedly launching an AI-powered design tool alongside Opus 4.7. You describe what you want, and it builds websites, landing pages, and presentations for you. No design skills needed. If you've been using Claude 4.6, watch for improvements in coding reliability and agentic task performance when 4.7 drops. Describing a website or presentation in plain language and having it built is not a small thing. If it works well, it collapses a workflow that used to take multiple tools and multiple hours into a single conversation. Let me also explain why the Capybara leak matters, even if it never ships publicly. If Capybara represents a real fourth model tier above Opus, it changes how developers should think about their AI workflows. If Capybara eventually ships, that assumption breaks. The lesson here is to build with flexibility. Don't hard-code specific model names into critical systems. Use routing layers that can be updated when the lineup changes. Here's the bigger picture. Anthropic is sprinting. The competition between AI labs is getting more intense by the week, and Anthropic has the initiative right now. With Opus 4.7 imminent, Mythos in the pipeline, and a design tool already rattling the market, this is not a company moving cautiously. Opus 4.7 is coming very soon, backed by a credible report from the information, and corroborated by Anthropic's own accidentally leaked source code. The leaks are real, the timeline is tight, and the implications are worth taking seriously.